Break room can't be that bad if you're all together. Hey. Oh.
Warning, this video is not a market substitute. If you want to watch the show, I highly recommend doing so before watching this episode. I am just a fan who likes to post theories sometimes, and figured I'd post some reactions as well. So again, if you're looking for a cohesive story or a video that isn't extremely heavily edited for no reason, then mine is not the place to do it. There's several YouTubers online that will break down and analyze things the minute the episode comes out, and I highly recommend watching them. I'm just a random fan. Thank you for watching though, appreciate it.
Hold on, I'm here. Hey, see, I was on my way into Lumen, but outside, apparently my Audi was actually attacked by a man in a chicken costume. I'm not really sure what it was all about. Point is, I'm here, I'm ready to work, I'm ready to get numbers in by quarterly due date. For those of you that don't know who I am and want to understand why there was such a cringy intro there, basically, my name is Mudlove. I am someone who does reactions, breakdowns, and edits on this channel. I also have a gaming channel. Point is, I'm not someone who takes things way too seriously on this channel. I just kind of like the creative process of anyone that puts anything out there. Usually anything to do with mystery box or survival stories just really keep me going and get me invested inside of their story. Yeah, this is my first reaction, and I'm happy to make a Severance. Season 1 was absolutely amazing. I watched it through the first time, and at the end of the first episode, I was pretty hooked. And by the end of the first season, I was obsessed. It had sat so well in my memory that the whole show feels like one small piece of a story. And it's been so many years since season 1 that I don't know. It's a very strange feeling to finally be able to watch it after all this time. Part of me does want to try doing live streams too. I really like the idea of, chit-chatting with people after the episode's over, or even doing watch party type thing. Everybody kind of syncing up and watching it, just talking about the show and theories and different stuff after each episode. I don't really know if I have an audience for that, to garner that sort of activity, but I mean, hey, if anyone's interested, let me know. I'm down to try. Point is, here we go. Here's my reaction. Enough chit chat. Go ahead and get into it. I don't have speakers, so I'm gonna have to utilize these bad boys. Sorry.
Devin! No. Listen, we're not happy. We're miserable.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, we're so back. There's that weird turn again. Why does he do that turn? He just went in a whole circle. He just turned back around. How much of this is practical and how much of this is actual, like, CGI cuts? That seemed weird. Gotta make notes. I should have got a notepad. I thought that was Mr. Milchick, but I don't think that was Mr. Milchick. Who was that? Was that Bert? Oh, probably not. I have to talk over this, by the way, so sorry if that annoys people. Highly recommend you watch it.
I suppose you're Mark S. I'm Mark W.
Who are you people? Perché sta in piedi in modo strano?
Would you be open to using a different first name to avoid confusion?
In a minute.
Mr. Milchick. Yes, it has. 3 years it's been a minute. You're telling me. Was it 2 years? I don't know. So long being an Audi. I just can't remember.
What you all did 5 months ago was one of the most painful moments in the history of this
5
company.
months.
5 months?
I too was wounded by it.
Wait, did you say your old office?
Mark, this is Miss Wong.
He's
Miss
angry at him, you can tell.
Guess. Hello. She'll be happy to mind your
That's Mr. Milchick's seat. That's Mr. Milchick's
This way,
seat.
Mark.
Is it normal for a child to...
Excuse the clutter.
about my team?
We didn't fire them. As a group, you've become known as the face of Severance reform.
He does not like Mark right now.
How a sadist like Harmony Cobell could take fertile root in Lumen soil. And what that says about us. We believe she developed an erotic fixation on you and had plans to pursue both you and your outie in what might be termed a throuple.
What?
Thankfully, she failed at this. We tried for weeks to get them back, Mark. It wasn't enough.
Except for me. So the others, they refused.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Yep.
What is that?
I know they're all gonna be alive, but still, why is he doing this?
Before you did. And I hate sweets. Speaking of which, how much do we see of that Mr. Milkshake?
Milch.
What?
It's Milchick.
What is that tip jar for? Any jar.
Why are you a child?
Because of when I was born.
That adds up. See, I was born a certain year, but mentally, 300 years early.
The MDR department.
That I am lucky enough to have made 4 new friends today.
He's holding it together really
That's
well.
nice, Mark. But I have to remind you that I'm a supervisor, not a friend.
Jeez, okay. Ah, the music always... Music slaps in this show. My goodness.
By a shambolic rube who goes by Milkshake.
Oh my God.
A man whose stupidity is rivaled only by
What?
that of the 9 core principles. Please consider strapping a bomb to me so that I may explode both Milkshake and the very spirit of Keir Egan. Wrathfully, your innie, Mark W.
Oh my God, that's very serious.
That is serious.
You don't know what I did to the kitchenette yet, do you?
Why did I think he was gonna do that? I don't know.
They're my friends. You can't just make them disappear. Please.
Part of me is happy they're not coming back, but I guess they aren't existing anymore. I don't know who to root for here, because if they come back, then they're stuck at Lumen. But if they live forever, the other version of them... But what if the Audis don't want to come back? What if the Innies don't want to come back? But they're dead, I guess, technically, if they don't come back. I don't know. What a moral conundrum.
Goodbye, Marcus.
Wait!
The art in this show is the most intriguing part for me. As well as Kier.
Dylan! Mark, did it work? It worked. Where are the others? I don't know.
Let's see if it's Helly. He was screaming Bert. Helly has to be like doing something if it is her. Otherwise it's Audi Helly. Unless she doesn't come down at all. But he was just screaming Bert like he was. Ellie, I think, was getting tackled, right? So she should be like, whoa!
Hallie! Oh my God, are you okay?
I'm okay.
That's not her.
Yeah, it was
Nope.
crazy.
Okay, well, I don't think you should feel bad at all.
Feel bad?
Yeah, for ending their lives. Dude, I'm saying don't feel bad. Like, I'm sure they deserved it.
Wow. Dylan's kind of a homie for that, but man, no moral compass, that's for sure. Break room can't be that bad if you're all together. Hey. Oh. Frolicaholic. Grin and bear it. Yeah.
probably don't recognize me from
No.
this angle.
No, I
I'm
don't.
the Lumen Administrative Building, Branch 501, and you're sitting in me right now.
Let's burn this place to the ground.
Yes, Mockingjay. Oh. Read the room.
Do you suppose he's serious about letting us leave?
Why would you want to stay?
What did you see?
Irv, I just want to walk for a bit.
I'll talk to him.
No, we should all
No,
go.
he's fine, okay? Let me talk him down. You go back to camp. I'll get you if I need you.
Are you sure?
I feel like they should all stick together. I don't think that's her.
Did you guys look happy in the wedding photo?
Yeah, we did. I gotta get her out of here. Right? I mean, if she's my wife.
Right, of course. I mean, assuming she's still here.
That's not her.
Irv, hold up.
alone, Dylan.
What's the exit?
Dude,
Fire hydrant means exit, right?
you can't leave until the end of the day.
I'm not trying to be happy. I'm going to leave, Dylan. You're a good friend, Dylan. Before I went to Bert's, I woke up in my apartment.
What?
My Audi was working on a painting of a hallway. Black hallway. He painted dozens of them. I wanted you to know. Before I left.
Okay, well, you're not. No, stop it. Stop it. Listen to me. Look, I'm sorry that Audi Bert has a hot husband or whatever, but he is not the point.
I want the pain to be over.
I don't want that. Because I would be sad. And I would be less productive. And I'm really good at what I do here. Whatever it is. And you're part of what makes me good at it. So please do not go.
Dylan G. Mr. Milchick would like to see you.
I know, but they said it would be corrected by now. Come with me.
Where are they taking Dylan?
And I do apologize, Dylan, for not being a better listener. For not hearing your needs. Take a look.
Are you saying I could see my family here?
If you take the name of the room at face value, I'd say yes.
That's not an answer I would want to hear.
The holiest. Sadly, everyone else in your department is single. As such, I'm asking that you keep this between us.
Dylan wouldn't fall for that. Come on, Dylan, you're too smart. He's too smart for that. She didn't know where the button was. It's not her. Calling it, not her, just saying. What happened to the other team? I guess are they actually just dead? Alright. That was the first episode of Severance Season 2. And I'm pretty impressed. I'm pretty excited to see where everyone will go. I'm surprised that that new team is already out of the picture so quickly. I mean, maybe they'll return later in the series, but it kind of sucks if that was just the end of them. Alrighty. That was good. I'm excited. I'm excited to see where the show's gonna go. Ah, So that was a whole episode with just the innies. That was just an innie. That was an innie episode specifically for them. Okay. Okay. A couple of notes I wrote down before realizing that I'd been needing to write down notes. One of the scenes I talked about in a recent theory I did was how in the hallway opening of season 1, he just basically did a little loop and then kept going in the same direction, which didn't make any logical sense whatsoever, but he was all happy. In this one, it's even weirder because he's running down and does the same indent turn, but this time he turns around completely and runs back the way he was just coming from. So it's even less logical this time. Something I found interesting was that there is a Cure museum or a CEO museum, just like the one we saw with our group. However, the ones from Branch 5 were saying that, I think it was Branch 5, hopefully I'm not wrong. They were saying that theirs was animatronic. If he was being right and his was made of just brooms, then it would just make it a budgetary thing. Unless he was a plant and knew some stuff and didn't want them leaking too much information, so he threw the brooms in there to make it sound like it was a budgetary thing. My tinfoil hat's getting tight on that one. 9 core principles. So I know there was like talk of more than 4 altogether. I don't know what the 9 are though. I'm gonna have to look into that and add it. Anyways, I'm gonna have to rewatch this episode again. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on my reactions. I like theories. I like thinking about this stuff. I talk a lot, so what you're gonna get, I guess. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. Please, no spoilers. If there has been any leaks so far, I do not want to know anything. I'm going to be avoiding, I think, even promos for the next episodes, just because I really don't want to get spoiled for anything. I might just stick to reactions / breakdowns of my own opinion. I am not a professional. There's people like Heavy Spoilers and Screen Crush and all of them who go detail by detail and probably give you much better idea. I'll only be throwing out a theory video once in a while if I'm thinking I have something that's interesting that I haven't heard about. But otherwise, yeah, these are just my reactions. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Have a good rest of your day.